Penu eni aduanu mu ebraso ese de green na nyimre no nsia Kaseɛ eba eye wakwan mu na ensema hodoa ye bebu mfrumpa ewa kasafoni nso bi ene se Ghana mpani na adoda Akufo-Addo wode aso akakobɔ fom na ne nyina ene se eye sika ne bo esom eye 32 million euro eno eye asubitia wo ba besi e o man Ghana mu ebie wonso no wasanso e de aso bie mu asanso abɔfom ya wonhwe animu se Gnpc operational headquarters when betimi e de hye so ewo eye Takoradi ene ne potemo e de ani bekire mu ewo Ghana COVID-19 ho nsensem ya betie te se e man Ghana mu active cases no esoro e fom ba e na sesia etimi e ba eye fom e ba chaw eno ne nsem ahodo ebedi akotene ewo Kaseɛ mu ne de aseda be ma yateso.com you fresh and mobile hand sanitizer one more and that's that mom say one so yasene aye the green enyimre no nsia Kaseɛ eba aye wakwan usia na edi ameche so aye adua na ba ya opera ko meka we say dem live on Facebook Green TV Ghana and na face no official Green TV Ghana e YouTube and Green TV_GH and so e wo aye Instagram kame ho ne ntwa homra e ba e ba share 7 ase e dia ma Say at the amount dia Ghana mpani na adoda Akufo-Addo be ma bo ada wachima PSA na wonanu de nsema ba betu dwa afa ayapom de ho nsam so e wo man Ghana mu oche se aban na ebo ne ho maden pa se be ye woni betimi asisi asupiti ahodo e wo man Ghana mu enu nti wodi woni kire mu e wo SHAMA ene ne mpotemu a wona de aso akwakobo form na wo hwe eye hospital empa hodo beso ha ene eye adankura hodo ye wo sidi aka wo se be ye a eye apobudi ho nsam no betimi asipia sita na fe nso no emma hodo ye kwa wo so yard won ntai emma fie nti ena won yesa ehihye no Ghana mpani na adoda Akufo-Addo wadnanu de nsema betu dwa obreko a wode aso abofom ya mo hwe animu ese adankura eya ebetumi afa edan ene empa hodo dodo bese wo ha eno aye asupiti Kaseɛ ye wode simu e wo ye SHAMA amansini no emu na wadnanu de nsem ababetu dwa ne nyina ene se eya na motuo ne hia pa ese wone pese omanfo enya eye empomudin papa na obetumi akwa asupiti ahodo na ebetumi amiti eye omanfo standards ne nyina emu no enu nti ena won etusa anamotutuo no ewo ho na omampani nanado wade betu dwa eto aso champion se ne titiriwu ene omanfo ahodo awofo a wano kwa wo so etimi kokko form ho form ba no enu nti ene ha Kaseɛ e omanyimu ya obehunu bemiamia ahodo ho no mu a yenhyeda enya eye asopiti papa ho no mu a omanfo ebetumi akwa jempom dempa enu nti na ban ne gusu pa sisi asopiti ahodo e wo ye oman Ghana mu Watu asu chire mu bion se eno krampo betimi aboa amya timi a achieve sustainable development goals si etimi enya empomodin papa ne omanfo ahodo awofo ewo afo no ho afo aye won ba no eno ena woni tu emi atu eyesa anamono na ewo August bosome no ne da to so donkono ena woni timi dia so Kaseɛ ko fom ya wo chese sika ne bo esom 32 million euros sika woni makwakwaje e de free Standard Chartered Bank ho a e ba beboa na fe nso no ebetimi aboa na apomden enchi achiba ya no so ne bo esom eye 1,960,000 euros a ni nyina mu no e ba beboa eno nso no eye Sino China eye company wamo ena ye di dwumade ne ba be show monsa wɔn ebetimi ababedi ɛyɛ adwuma no ɛwɔ man Ghana yi mu na hwɛ 100 beds ahodoɔ ya wo betimi esisi a ɛwɔ ɛyɛ nkrabata ahodoɔ ɛwɔ mu ɛno ɛyɛ 16 unit ɛne accommodation ɛde ma ɛyɛ hospital workers ahodoɔ ya ɛwɔ hɔ no mu afei so no wɔn bɛsa nso aconstruct ɛyɛ company a ne din ɛne Polychanda wɔn ɛna betimi aconstruct ɛyɛ saa ɛyɛ ɛdankora no ɛwɔ hɔ no mu saa ne nyinaa mu no wɔn ɛka boa sɛ bɛyɛ yapɔm de ho nsɛm ɛbetumi asipi asita na timi afa ne timo pa ɛde fra ɛno nti ɛna wɔn adwene ɔmanfoɔ ho wɔn etu saa anamontutuo no awusi ayede ani bɛkyerɛ nsɛm foforo mu na anim sɛ mampani wɔ bɔntoa ɛwɔ yɛatɔ ɛmantemu na wɔdani akyerɛ mu ɛwɔ Takoradi ɛne ne mpɔtemu na sesia no wasan so de aso akɔbɔ fam a ne nyina ɛne sɛ Ghana National Petroleum Authority one headquarters in head office ahodoɔ ɛna wɔn hwɛ anim sɛ wɔn betimi asisie ɛba ne sɛ wɔn ebo dwumaden asom ɔman Ghana wɔn etimi ayɛ wɔn afam deɛ ama mpuntuo mapa abɔman mu
Father, Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
We're gathered here in Takoradi today to begin the process of fulfilling a key manifesto pledge made by the new Patriotic Party NPP to the people of the Western region in the run-up to the conduct of the December 2016 elections. A pledge I reiterated to the Western Regional House of Chiefs on 27 December 2016 after the Ghanaian people voted massively for me and my party. On page 44 of the 2016 MPP manifesto, we pledged to position Western region, quote, to a reasonable oil services hub with a first-class port facility, as well as positioning it as an efficient center for back-office support for the oil industry in the West African region, including the relocation of the operational headquarters of Gnpc to the region, unquote. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here this evening to cut the sword for the commencement of construction works on a 7-story modern office complex spanning about 7,000 square meters of floor space to be used as the operational headquarters of the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, Gnpc. Once completed, the building will have a 300-seater auditorium, a gymnasium, a cafeteria, and a business center on the ground floor. The upper floors will provide office space for Gnpc and other potential tenants, especially in the oil and gas value chain. The building will also have a leadership in energy environmental design, LEED certification, and will achieve energy efficiency through the use of solar energy. It will be a smart office, and it will be one of the most advanced buildings, and indeed one of a kind in Sekondi, Takoradi. I look forward to commissioning this building upon its completion, God willing, 2022, because one good term deserves another. Hopefully, by the grace of God, it will be 4 more for Nana and the NPP.
Awusi abeto Kaseɛ ne so ɛde ama na ɛde ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ yɛ nsɛm foforo mu na pani kwankyerɛfoɔ ɛde ma apomuden aso ɛyɛ ɔman Ghana mu ne din ɛne Dr. Patrick Kumabwaje ɔde no din sima betu dwa afa COVID-19 ne yadeɛ ya ɛte ɛde si ɛyɛ ɔman Ghana mu na ne Kaseɛ mu no ɔkyerɛ sɛ enka Ghana na wɔhwɛ yɛn active cases ahodoɔ a na ɔman mu no ɛso ate pa aba bedru ɛyɛ apem ahanson ɛne aduonum yɛnsa 1723 ɔbɛkɔ nso a Ghana omanfo ahodo ya won ho atɔ mo a sese ye gye om se won kofie enso akwakugina empem aduanan baako ahanu ane aduason enkono 41279 won mo so ahwere won kwa no atimi akwakoduru aye 2000 aye 261 aye ahanu ane aduasia baako na ochese ewon kran budi mantem hanum se baabi a enyadewa no ewo kese pa aye ayawaso afenso ayawaso west ena kole clote ehonu mienu ena hoye hotspot pa my Ghana yimu.
Through the updates. We will also have it in 2 brief sessions. I'll give the normal data. I will share with you and then to also share with you the compliance study that was done as far as the protocols are concerned, in brief. It's been a while since we gave an update, but we have always put every on-day update on our website, and also including the full updates as we present here on the website. After August 2018, the Ghana's cases stood at 1,723 cases, which is the lowest since we started capturing active cases. Cumulatively, we have recorded 43,260 cases. Recoveries have been about 41,270, crossing over 95% recoveries. Total deaths so far stands at 261, with the case fatality rate at 0.6%. We have so far tested 431,272 individuals since the beginning of the pandemic. In general, I mean broadly, of 31,000 tested, 157,283 routine surveillance. As you are aware, these are people who report with symptoms that we test them. Contact tracing or enhanced contact tracing, which is 273,989%. That brings the total to 431,272. Our total positivity on the average is about 10%. You move to the next slide. That shows you the daily positives. And the blue one is contact tracing, and the red routine cases. As you can see, since early July, we've recorded decline all throughout, and this is also confirmed by the next slide, which is the moving averages, which gives you an average daily positivity that at the same time from June started a decline all the way to where we are probably at our lowest since the beginning of the reporting. Today, we are reporting a total new case of 166 from 34 districts across the country and 5 regions. What it means is that 11 regions, despite taking samples and testing, have not reported any positives. Greater Accra reported the highest with 76 new cases from 15 districts. Majority of them are coming from Ayawaso West and Kwaklote. The Ayawaso West is where most of the hotels are, where the new returnees are being tested, and so it tends to give us a relatively higher rate than the rest of the country, the rest of the districts in Greater Accra. Eastern region reported 48 new cases from 10 districts, majority from Abu-Akwa North and Etiwa East. Ashanti had 27 new cases from 4 districts, mainly from Kumasi Metro. The Northern region had 8 new cases from Tamale and Tate Sanguli. Western region has 7 new cases from Ifiakwe-Simintim, Tade, and Taka and Suayem, the usual places where we may have cases. So in the next slide, we'll show you in details all the 76 breakdown. You can see that the highest is Anayawa, also West, and Ladiko Topua, then all reported just 111 each. Eastern region of the 7, the Tiwa East with 7 cases, or the 48 cases. And some Brazil 2, Kwa West 4, Fantea 13, and so on. You look for 1, and Chambo also 1. So that's where we are. When it comes to Upper West, there was no reported new case. They have so far recorded a total of 88 positives in the Upper West region. Border region still remains 644 report total positive since reporting no case. Ashanti, as I said, 20%. So you have Upper East, Northeast, OT, Northwest, North, Bono, Savannah, Bono East and Ahafo, all not reporting any cases. And this, if you look at the situation report, they are taking samples and they are testing.
I was the anniversary at one sample from now, so far, one no and a share in Kitahudi when some so and a day, and when you for KOJO OPPONG. Onanu de nsema ba betu dwa na na se mo kan nyina ne se wo hwe aye security service bi no mo te se aye fire service, immigration, Ghana police, any military na wona yi omo e de omo afri aye unification aye pensions ne so nyina na ninnie nti a wetima yi nyina de afri so ene se wona dwuma yi a wo ye no wo hwe ase esane ahodo a wan hwe yi a wona betimi akokode dam nti ene wona atimi atusa na mo na wona mo e pension scheme dada na atimi wo ho no ochese eno amu ene wona nkoso enaso se be ya de bia mu no wona dwuma no entito atika ebetimi akoso e de abo.
There's a question about enforcement or whether the law has been relaxed. So you've seen the data on compliance so far. The Ghana Police Service and the local authorities are responsible for helping us enforce the executive instrument which makes it mandatory to wear the face mask. The feedback given us is not very different from what the Ghana Health Service gives us, that a good number of people have the intention to use it. Somewhere sitting around 50% thereabout have the intention to use it. But in terms of those who are using it properly, hovers around a little under 50%. The approach that they have adopted is more occasion and more compulsion of people to wear, particularly when you have it but you are not using it appropriately. And so, though they have the power to arrest and even prosecute, they have elected to use, you recall some time ago I told you about the purposive approach. The purpose is to ensure that people are wearing it. And so they elected to use the purposive approach in rather encouraging people to use it and to use it appropriately, and they will continue so to do. But I also ask you not to renege or to lower your standards for education. Our colleagues in the media, we ask of you not to assume that because the active case count is 1,723, it's come down, even the amount of airtime that you were putting into encourage people to wear the mask, you will also lower the standards. We encourage you to keep doing that. As you do that, as the police and local authorities do that, as we all encourage, if we get some more compliance, it is helping us to cut or to bring our R0 rate down a bit more and to make some gains in this enterprise. The other question is about why we have excluded the security services from the unification of pensions and whether or not that is not discriminatory. That is discriminatory. That is positive discrimination. The reason is that Cabinet took notice of the peculiar nature of their tasks, risks, exposures therein, and was a view that they be allowed to stay on their old pension programs and therefore be excluded from the unification of pensions under this act. And that's why the minister is being asked to take the necessary steps to commence the amendment process. You recall that earlier the Interior Minister had mentioned publicly that no, they would not be injured. But Cabinet had to now give permission for the amendment of the act in Parliament, which is what has happened, and which is what I've been instructed to announce to you this morning. So, Doc, if you join me and deal with about 4 questions of Ghana Health Service: disposal of COVID-related waste, what the Ghana Health Service makes of the risks associated with political activities as we are beginning to observe. What do we say about reports that there could be after effects in terms of people's organs, etc.? Do we have data on analysis of the death? Are they all still predominantly persons with underlying health conditions? And do we have data on persons with disabilities who may have suffered from COVID? Your take.
Now we say Omampani Dada John Dramani Mahama and Wuti Frank Hadiama and this American one also a bontoa, a wire from Mantemu and Wutimantemu, Mampani, and Nado, and Namayato Mantemu. No, so and I'm air from Mantemu now. Walk or and then another for Aquacusin Kunya when I know Dinsam at Impenifuani.
As we are aware, we have elections coming up at the end of this year on 7th December 2020. And the Electoral Commission embarked on a registration exercise. I want to thank all of you for the seriousness and enthusiasm with which you approached the registration exercise. I hope all of you are registered. I hope you've all registered. want to thank you for coming out in your numbers and registering. And I want to ask you to also take note of the exhibition of the voters register. After they compile the register, they will bring it and exhibit it. The seriousness with which you approach the registration exercise, kindly approach the exhibition of the register with the same seriousness. Because sometimes in processing the register, a name can get omitted. And that's why they do the exhibition. So that if you go with your card, they will look in the register and make sure your name is there. If you don't go and check, it could be that your name has been omitted. And on the D-Day, when we're going to vote, if you appear with your card and your name is not on the register, you cannot vote. So please, when they announce the date for exhibition, the way you came out in your numbers and registered, please come out in your numbers again and check the voters register to make sure your names are there. And I also hope that on 7th December, we're going to come out in the same numbers to come and vote. Because this election is a very critical election. It is going to determine the destiny of this nation for the future. That vote that you're going to cast on 7th December is going to determine the future of yourself, your children, and your children's children. When I arrived, I got up for just a minute and entered my friend Setoji's dressmaking business. He's got 15 apprentices that he is training. And I asked him how's business. He says, oh, well, it's not as good, but they are doing the best they can to survive. It is small businesses like this that build the Ghanaian economy. That you train somebody. Setoji attended technical school and he finished and came and set up this business. It is small businesses like this that make the Ghanaian economy go round. It makes the Ghanaian economy progress. And so when you train one person with a skill and they also go and set up a business, then they employ other people. And when they train other people, they also set up a business. It can be dressmaking, it can be hairdressing, it can be welding, it can be auto mechanic, it can be carpentry, it can be masonry. But these are the people on whose backs the economy of this nation is built. And that is why I said in Ho that one of the policies our government is going to bring is to help stimulate small businesses like this. And so for small businesses like Setoji's business and all these little businesses that Ghanaians own, we are going to exempt them from paying corporate income tax so that they can reinvest their capital in their business.
Keep yourself and your whole family safe with mobile disinfectant spray. It contains hypochlorous acid, which makes it safe for everyone, including babies. Eliminate harmful bacteria or viruses on and around you by disinfecting your airspace. Simply spray into the air or use in your hands to keep them clean. When you are with friends, disinfect your airspace. At work with your colleagues, disinfect your airspace. Even when hanging out with family, disinfect your airspace. It can also be applied in the kitchen, on doorknobs, anywhere, anytime, and by anyone. Disinfect your airspace with mobile disinfectant spray.
Hey, Safwa! There's a man who is already a person and I say, Diamond Beauty Soap. everyone is secret. I'm going to must never talk to us. I'm going to be about every year. The Chiman Sanomoka, 40 Moka, 7 Moka, Senegal, Nigeria, Togo, London, Germany, and no one will be a conwasem. No one was to go for the body. I'm going to talk a Sia Bakua, a wall semester in about in different sizes. And yet, I was able to take a Sierra. I'm saying, yet the natural ingredients, honey, shea butter, cocoa butter, vegetable oil, and about in different fragrances. It is a lemon, I will pet, herbal, I will pet, honey, and not apple, and coma obia. They also say, Nana, you won't come with Diana. Yes, so, Mamma, you need to papa. I am getting sure said diamond logo no at Jamu. Diamond beauty soap. Akufo-Addo.
Original KOJO Enterprise. Oya nkrankre. Ejumekuo. Mo eni so ade hunu se mo pese mo ye nsu adwuma yi bi. Ene me kamfo Original KOJO Enterprise ena ama. Original KOJO Enterprise etu borehole. Yesiesie borehole. Yesansu blow boreholes ni mu edema. Wetu borehole no ama emu nsuo nyina ye nchini nsuo. Ema ohwe ho. Ye we fidie bi a ye frɛ no reverse osmosis machine. Ye de be yi enchini ni nyina efiri nsuo ni mu. Ama na ye krogen ede ama. Ye ton pure water machines, water filters. Ye wo borehole pumping machine, surface pumping machine, afi pure water and water system accessories nyina nso ye wo bi wo ho. Ye wo engineers omo akwadre won nsu adwuma yi mu omo abeba aba be fix machine na ma be bibia da wo bia se ba no boreholes apapa dia. Original KOJO Enterprise e your last stop.
Afei die ye cars eba benya hoden na de yakokwan tenten wabra enkoja yensi kwan so enam nadom autofix enti efri tipa truck e de besi taxi adampo se moto nadom autofix esiesie we mu nyina nadom autofix eya oil change, tire balancing, alignment, steam washing, suspension and a biomokra no wamo sense washing base a wamo de wash cars nyina wamo ewo 20,000 kg capacity hydraulic 4-post lifter ya no to me peja tipper truck a ehua empo ewo mu ebiomo so mo adwumayefo a wamo bin we adwuma no mu ya wamo siesie cars esan siesie ni ye nadom autofix ewo dansoman asori dan ho wamo ne KFC ene di nhwenim anampo se tuba wamo wo second runabout frɛ nadom autofix ewo 0244 733-249 anampo se 0246-519-369 Shanenson said nadom autofix wamo ye expect ewo VW cars nyina mu
Ghana for said the cinema who said a memon common at Sentinty. Now, how trim when you know ye in the form you know, and yes, you want no more. Now, your pension, somehow do I have a man of whom or Ghana who I say, and until your turns after a more money more day. I was somewhat about ye become wasam. Say I'm on your seminal. Your turns after a year MPP, NDC, CPP, and as I'm on your Kubiano, if you want the Iba Cabatanasa, and Samono, your pension. Say I'm on summer, say the back on.
NDC World Bank, and your Ghana and your World Bank, one and your NDC, Maminka, move to me, can't the Beckham, move to me, can't anything a move sono, move World Bank, Togo, Yasiano, period. We saw dance, man,
say, I in some so say the back on.
Should not feel sorry. As I said, we feel ashamed of our now, they said, the mistake and the culture, the fee, your money, and then we put down the way you said,
say, teacher for some swat, say the babano.
If you are not learning, the devil has for people who are empty. If you are not doing anything, that is when mischief and other things come in. That's why you would like to go with boys. That's why you would like to go and smoke. They should stay at home and learn.
Assemblyman, Nasa and Assembly Echoes and Peter Munzua, say that some months of the Abercono.
And you see, Afole is doing her best. We, the Assembly members, don't have any problem with Afole. We have no single problem with Afole. Can you play? Now leader bear or you good. COVID-19 corona yabe. Oh, I said, oh, and a floor catcher said, "Da, wada, sorry." No, we don't do that.
Say DC, MP, Minister B, and some of the man who minister Biara, ever Ghana had here. This is a green TV, so a man come up to the Nina, Abrawo, and into a brother, and you may not watch it because see a non chrono. A man come on at the Bebro. The sounds so Yawada, and you may not watch it, Gacum non cross so, it was so at the Abro. And memory you may be with Yame, a damages so, and an ampem, Darko, or damn it. Or man come on dear, Simon, your son Padia, and I said, some of the born home medicine, oh, yeah, Ghana Hapadia, I did green TV so. Now, me ampem Darko, but doing with Yame at the amount. Green TV, your TV for life.
Masanso amwa kwaba bio ade aba Green TV so eno aye anwumre no nsia Kaseɛ ene wani gusu ahwe me gusu me ka o se ye dem live e Facebook Green TV Ghana ena official Green TV Ghana YouTube Green TV_GH and so aye Instagram na ebe to asem no so ade ama ode a na ye de ani akiremu aye enkramfuni mantem ha na ene we say good campaign for aye hyehyeye na aye amanfrafo a Opiemu e man Ghana mu no won me do so pa Nigeriafo na emra no emma wo ho kwan ese woni betimi aye bodwa e man mu ntin woni tu anamo enam so ama Nigeria ban so de nsema ba monten so chese wonum toto se be asumdwe hu nsem betimi akoso na Ghana ene Nigeria yetimi anum asumdwe bua afa adwadie hu ensem Nigeria ban aba monten so na wona sem a wo kan nyina ene se anamontutuo ya ekoso e man Ghana mu ne titiriu ene guta empanifo se wona ene nam na eye Nigeriafo a wono emfa emra kwanso edidwa e man mu titiriu ya amra na ese e kire se unni ho kwan ese obetimi aba obi man mu ne titiriu no man Ghana mu aba beye bodwa wo de ene se obeto ne wholesale na Ghana fo aba betu aton e wo hono na PR Robejom Kasamafo edema Nigerian Forest Ministry nedin ene Geoffrey eye onyama ono ene timide sansem ne eba monten so oto aso ekiremu bio se wani gusu etoto se sumdwe ne aba ebetumi ato na omanfo ne titiri ne wona de hye ye Nigeriafo a ewo man Ghana mu edi eye adwuma ni nyina no obetimi edi ne ye pa o chese wono ekoto asere empenifo bi ne mo tese ECOWAS empenifo se be ye obetimi edi wonenan esi eye sansem ne so na se wo ha ne nyina eto atimi atwa se be ya one emra hodo ya wo hyehye ye fa aye adwadie hu no kamia se eno ene ne Ghana mpenifo ka no etimi ebabura eno nti ena wode ho amanebo aba aye amonten so oto aso ekiremu bio se ase ayo how ene atete ye bi ene ye de Nigeria fa de hye fa so ewoye oman Ghana mu ye wo susu krampo se aye xenophobic aye attacks ne ebisi ye ewo South Africa man mu ya ade hye ho no mo ene timamfu amanfrafo etimi adebo ani efa aye adwadie ho na se ne nyina mu no Ghana fo mpenifo ade aye anu yi aba montens woni kyese ene se bi asabi wo je amanfo adwuma de afiri wonesem ayamra ya hyehye ye oman mu ya kyese oba oman mu a bra ne bra be ye wholesale ne momu ni untimi ni ho kwan ese obetimi ababeton eye bodwa e wo man mu Ghana de hye ne bi kasaye won so de wonanu de nsam tu dwa twase chem bi se obentimi mfiri oman mu enkonkodi dwa emfamra kwanso e wo amanfo manso etise wona aba oman mu a wani hwese hyehye papa empenifo ade agu ayi akwan mu a aye ne kwanso wono woni nyina ebetumi adidi so kama Obside ani ebechemu ewo eye entem foforo mu oni ato Kaseɛ ne so edia owura bi a wono ejina kwantem kro se be ya Ghana fo be hunu ne mobo December abosome no enye nefua ne be senson na se ekoto aba ono atimi aginam ne din ene owura Kofi Kranten na wahyebo Kaseɛ pa ne bo hye nyina ne se Ghana fo eto aba edema na emabuna wodo ye oman mu no obetimi ahwe wo ne papa wade hye papa be gu akwan mu ede abo mo se be ya wone so dada setina mu no eniema ebetimi akoniye.
Why are you so much okay. It's number 1. No mama can say me tremo. Yemfa majority. Na tina parliament obi obeba parliament as a parliamentarian no. The allegiance to the constituency. Muntie dey make any year. Me banner me a president. Bill woman will council presented to parliament no. Adia eboa Ghana phone na. Who here majority no abeka say me peneso na me peneso because adwuma ma Ghana phone na. Enye sa competition ni ebo say we NDC na MPP debi adia wo dey to ho no adwuma nyansa wo mu na eboa Ghana for say eboa Ghana for na wo say we NDC parliamentarian na MPP na wo peneso dia ene ye bema wo constituency for them who say you're not there to help them. So simple as that. You need brepra. And now they make me boy catch me. It's for the Ghanaian people. This is not about NDC and people. Yeah, come home. Now we for Hanma to say. So concepts near guy. What no my Juma, no more what to me a picture. A total waste of money and resource. Sika idea na community bisa ho, mso work school kakra said them here. To school our poor, you know. Sika wo ho anka esa anka mo de start na mo de businesses industry. Yeah, dear no. Yeah, dear no anka enye yi. Ma fa no see the tia for for being unemployed. What kind of sense does that make? Catch me. Sika ne san na fe wo ye den. Here now sika no as I said dem bia na wo a sustainable cash flow. Bibia we are a masika ba all the time. I will be to me they are running works agencies. And I guess this is simple math. Now we use Sikano. Now we didn't na and now. Actually, better than what did he? That's our son come up with here. It is to say, a debt a year 258 billion cedis no, because of Bosniana. Just catch me. What plan does when nipa and my yari woman at Romu hospital a form hospitals in here Juma for bread. Now one project Bosnia 258 billion. 258 billion then out the year. Bisa who say in the last 28 years, dear pa na Ghana, yetmia you way, dear pa, catch me. O catch me a men running you, my papa to catch me. Unya being council that yanya he minia. Number 1 youth. Ye be ye academy sa a chemo, ye free BB vocational work. Well, one big problem I want to say youth no. As I said, we are skilled. Youth in people who are women skilled. Into many people who are women qualified. And I see free SHS. Why free SHS? We matriculate through the free SHS. We are. Over university, Bebano. We are graduating, so now we need skill there. Into art, you're afraid to be artisans. Artisans say you're children son. You may be vocational work could be nominee a day. Said there. We'll go through one matriculated to higher education, no. Stops our Benyani na no. What to me, I be on what me you may be here. So now we're in a yes, inti ye be so youth na snake. Na ye the mobu academies mu.
Osiadi ani beche mu ewo asem fosu na we say $1 million per constituency aye bosha NPP aban here company na nado dan Akufo-Addo edi animu no wane share ho bo. Efri fiempinu ene dunsia ni mu abatuo ni mu obreko a Ghana foto aba edemom woni hyase no emiamia ahodo e oman Ghana mu no atimi akoso pa na wodi woni chemu e wasimfosu ene ne potemu a woni ye hona adwene hyase ene ente se toilet bi wono esisi ye omo se hyase bi wona atuna sawura moto na jeje mu a ene ne tibie mu no enye kura eho awanebo ede ni aka esobie.
Tiafini de anya yin ntumi ye ho adwuma. Nse tiafini ye aban tiafi. E de ama contract. But yan so ya tese contract ani se wawie. Ba wo hwe tiafi na betia kasa contract na fe no aye mu 30%. Ndi ono kasa 30% ni wawie ndi ani ni. Nti contract na o so oba. Si sikasemo a asam ni me asonte na asaban ni me asonte. Ye hu ni nti ama tiafi na ye because ha e de ha tiafi ni ba bia. ufa kuruma for sukuru nyina ye ni tiafi tiafi ameti akasa for sukuru nyina ye ba kope e won fa impanto ase dia ya kanya ye bre nti tiafi ni de ye hia o me ya ni temaye ni ye saka na sa ni da ya te se ba o me ya se tiafi wa wi na ye srew ba wala ya de hwe se wa wi a wankasa ka ho asem ne fa kire tiafi ni su ho no asin fusu ni Ghana man wonya mbo hu se tiafi ni ye wi a na se wi ya we ye mo mo ni se we nyi obi na be ba ka kire Jomo yan internet tiafi no amanfo no ekoso oh, so far they for sukrum de mani miensa ni nyina adu this stage. Ehu afufu si ya, miensa ni nyina si ya CDC na adu. Ba ko ye akuapem ha, eye ewo munza ma sori dan ho. Ba ko wo Pentecost asori dan ho. Na ba ko Roma here, eye Roma asori dan na chiro. Miensa na mini wo fosu tan. Sana mini no. Ni miensa nya this stage dan na nyina adu. Ehu afufu si ya. Ti contact no speed up. Na amambo ni yako na wie o say community no omo complain but omo hu say omo ya tumi ni nkuta wo asamre man na o dey because me dey make an say make akeka nti me kokeka imra na dey abro omo say asamre ni sisi because last sitting of asamre ya e call no last month community to ani me address MC said ye ho no me yenhwe ni yenwie ansa o ka say si yenwie ni chesi yenwie an chesa me yen start foforo nti omo say continue oh bra ye ho that an ye start here no yenwie ye ye sa kwa ye foforo nti de wo ho na ya ye na yenwie no me yakoso ni yemfa nwie waso ne nimra ne nkyere ne sa nti obesa ye foforo na ni nyina ye si nti ye hwema o man sika na de asisi akugu gungram because we amena oni bi ajo ye ntu ye e dan na no mo asisi wo nti so mo ka so mo wi a menti ase kaka e wo mo nwie o mo nko ho ka e 30% complete enye mo nye 30% so o ma ye duma na wie amaka 30% sana mo ye 30% ni ana o ma ye sana ni
ya ko aho bebremu efie bi wo ho a toilet ni nti ehia se bia o man ne be ma ye toilet wa around because around has say ye ni toilet bia efie bi mo ho so a toilet ye fie se toilet ni nti o say be ko toilet bia ti se ko he na nti akọ Pentecost ho say no na ya ko toilet nti amon boy na ehia toilet o around has say
ya how the adults nti afie ye ko no panto ase mikuta mo frank to ba kokra ya fom toilet kana me se me bless me ko ba bi ja ko ba bi ba kene se toilet kana me ba na ne yesi afichire enkwafo ni si afichire ma quality mi yotutugu rough enti mu ya na toilet mu ya ma ya na ba ka ya ble ye yam ka ya kra tisi ni na etu amika e ko panto ase kokone sa na ya bless nti toilet de mo ya ma ya mu ya na kwa bia so enfiri ho ma ne nso aba ka ye ho ha eno ane ya bota ya ye gina so
me fa ha mu pa ye se oda na gina so ti kan wa efi se mantema to bia ni ati so ko so kan ko panto ase anse what ma ye hu ya so bia fa ye fun no kan se o pese o ye no hu ye na da ye bre mantema pa wa toilet no nti na ye me fi se e mo to aso no pa so ba mo agi egu ha ye nu nti a mo agi egu ho nti so atin so mu wie ama ye no anim nya anke ni beji pa ka be bwan ye mantema pa
ye fi ni ha I because since
I was saying, I'm saying, so Yenya, a Yakasamuno, Nayam Fama, a fear for Sima, non fair Ramo, a Jadium, and some
Mama, Joe, I'm a Quabason, quite well by Green, Sacas, media, the moon 7, air to a Caseano, so now opening power or no, and a year. Business Development Minister Nidin any Dr. Mohammed Awal den sembia baba tuja ne nsama okan nyina ne se ese dwedifobia tutu America na nyoma hodo Ghana mampanyin mekire African Free Trade Continental Secretariat ya odishe EU nsane so mo bom homode se ne be ya omo betumi edi djuma na akokopesika edi egum kotokom ansa.
The President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, commissions after Secretariat and hand over to the AU. The African Continental Project has 1.2 billion people with $3.3 trillion annual revenues. Ghana should not be a spectator in AFTA. Ghana should prepare its people and take advantage of the continental free trade business that's going to rake in 3.3 billion. That's what must prepare our people. And women are very important in Ghana. Ghana cannot succeed without our women entrepreneurs. We can't succeed without women. It is for this reason that over the next 4 months, the ministry with NEP and SHAMA Bowens Foundation will deliver 3 million cedis to support the scale out the business of these young entrepreneurs in ICT, trade and commerce, tourism, etc. Please take advantage of it and grow.
Yet also a wage the moon some so the other is a walk coming home near the 4 binum ya more Nugua market according common be some say Sabre Musen a jedi moon some air quite mom nempo or how be or honoma and no enemy some jedi moon some no and conkai and famo.
Fiano pa yada my abre a woman of Akufo-Addo one no co a woman of Akufo-Addo one no co a 2 months and you could feel and toshi. They said I German and call you. Yeah, but papa, you're trying to be but to copy manager and they say I white.
John Sammy did basa because I didn't know and thought it is first the way they turn and I cock of François at times to say quite a yen man the way first a yano until I might acquire price a cost from my and I demand so not on up for my.
The Juano de Akofom cra, no white Juano de Akofom, ye be ubeba abetra hanomono, omutoadi.
Additional major the form one Nugua market natures or what's your monka and a son, let's say Jedi Munsemno, Nina Abane Ray, and I make I was a COVID-19 Gusua or when you so share. Now then she am penny for the Guaquan, so this one, send a bay a Danny Dang Nano, ye case Segusukon and Nimno, ye bet to me after so Eddie above from Anissa. A fear for so many media, Mamma Mo, any shade in yard.
You be free a jedi moon so near Sansa Danimu at the Baba Abdurrahman Kubaja, not the Ramu Ewu Agudium, and so.
SHAMA makwaba ediba kasafoni so say a good deal mun sam namre adrus don't know about Baba Abdurrahman Ku Baja in Tempaso ya sha say afri nana edudan kwa Akufo-Addo His Excellency na oyani to edimanic edima compare MPP Western region na mu ena in interview ya bisano dabe ena ya football no ever back na nana edudan kwa Akufo-Addo a positive results at the amount of football people so I'm tamu chuku na football no enche ebewa back.
We are manage football. It's enche. We are emphasis on systematically one after the other. We are manage football. It's enche. We are emphasis on systematically one after the other.
Away from the local front and to fire.